Okay, should be like this. Okay, let's try the apex connection first. Maybe this case, we can use the default. Anyway, earlier I show you how to modify and add the parameters. So the good thing in Tekla structure, those connections are parametric. Parametric means you have already the connection, then you can just simply key in the parameters enable to match to your requirement. Okay, that's parametric connection. So again, under the application and component, you type here apex or you type 106, 106. So 106, you will find here apex hunch. Apex. So again, if you double click on this, look, here it shows you click 1, 2. So meaning if I click 1, 2, there you go. So you have already the apex connection. But again, what we can do here is maybe change only the color and also the position of the bolt. So again, go to the general, change this one to 6, modify. Okay, and then for the bolt, I want you to change it to the standard 7990 and then 20, and then you put here 2, modify. And then here, I want you to put also 2 and 140 gauge. 140 gauge, right? I think that one is enough. Then we use the value here. So that's simple. But of course, if you want to change the connection, sometimes, okay, look at this. So if you notice here, this is the apex, right? Now, if it is happened that your hunch here is something like move here, of course you can control it. Sometimes it will be look like this. Right? So you can, maybe that one is there, you can change it. But the component is there to do this one. So let's move on. I think this one is simple. Then the next one is the hunch here. So you type here hunch. Okay? So as you can see here, there is a component here named Eve's hunch or 102. Eve's hunch. So if I click this Eve hunch, let's see what will happen. Click the column, click the rafter, and there you go. So this is how it looks like. Okay? So again, you can change we can change the color of this by going to general. Let's put it number 6 again. Okay? Then here, why this one is yellow? Why this one is yellow? So let's try to change the bolt. So here I have the vertical rafter. So again, change the bolt to 20 and then 2, and then this one is 2 into 140, modify. But for this one, I need to put here 3, modify. Yeah, 3, and then here, maybe 100, modify. Okay, I'm okay now with this one. But again, the hunch, for the hunch, I can move the vertical hunch. Again, change the bolt standard. And then here, maybe I can put here 150, modify. Yeah. And then here, if you want to put here 3, modify. So there will be an additional bolt there, 3. Okay, again. So here, from the picture, actually, it should start from the picture because here, from the picture, you will see the hunch. So if you type here 500 and then this one is maybe 300, modify. Okay, it seems doesn't work. Maybe let's see, this one is 400. Modify. No, it doesn't work here. Which one is this? Anyway, let's leave this one for the meantime. Okay, now under the part, the end plate, you can type here 20 as again. Okay, 20 for the end plate. And then for the parameters, so here under this parameter, you can put the hunch length, but no need to go to this one. We will go directly to the vertical rafter. So vertical rafter, this one is for the bolt. Okay? Again, for the bolt, change the bolt size to 20. Okay? Bolt size to 20. Okay, everybody go to the rafter vertical. 20. Standard is 7990. Tolerance is 2. Here should be middle. And then the first downhole is 100. The pitch, you just put 3 here, 3. If you want to put a value, then you can put, but I'm using the default. Then for the gauge, I use 2 into 140. 2 140. Okay? Then move on to the vertical hunch. So for the vertical hunch is simple because it starts from below. Then here I put 150 and then I put 3. That's all. Then make it sure that your bolt size is 20 and 7990. So you must have this one. Apply. So once you apply that one, you can now use that one on the other side. It's the same. See here? It's the same. By the way, if you want to add a cap plate, you can turn on this one. From the parameter, you can turn on this cap plate. Okay, so here, select this one. See, you're going to have a cap plate on the column. If you don't want, then you choose the empty. Let's create quickly the full frame here. So once you have this frame, right, what you can do now is select everything, and then we can now copy this one to the grid. Copy. So just simply right click, and then here copy special linear. Select the whole thing, right click, copy special linear. Okay? Open that one. Everybody got this one? So now, as you can see here, we're going to copy this one on what direction? To the Y direction. It's Y direction, right? So, actually, you can pick from this point to this point. It will tell you 5,500. Or else, you can type 5,500 on the DY, on the direction Y. Type 5,500 on the DY, positive. And then the number of copies will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you type here 4. Okay? And then hit copy. There you go. So you have already the redraw. Right click and then redraw. Then it will be like this. So now you have your connection or your portal frame. Okay, everyone, get this one? Want to repeat? Repeat again? Okay. So to repeat, select everything, select the whole frame, right click, copy special, linear, then you type here 5,500, and then number of copies 4, and then copy. There you go. The other way is this. If you don't want to use the copy linear, then you can use a similar to copy multiple in AutoCAD. You select this one, right click, copy. Instead of copy linear, copy. So what it does? Copy, so from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same. Different command, but it's the same. You can get the same outcome. Okay, now, the next step is we need to connect this frame to each other. So meaning, I want you to select this beam. Okay, select this beam, and then go to the steel, and then click the beam, and then here, 1, 2. So now, you have this beam here. But this one is quite big, huh? Maybe I can change this one to, let's change this tight beam to IPE 270. IPE 270, the plunge will be smaller, like this. IPE 270. Again, select the beam, change this one to IPE 270, and then pick 1, 2. Okay? Pick 1, 2. Okay, this time, I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to copy this one to the same direction, but the number of copies of this one will be 3. Copy. Okay, so now I have already the tight beam to connect the portal frame. Done? Okay, anyway, you can follow here. 1 for 1, select the column, and then the beam, one beam, then you have this 1 for 1 here. But again, look at this. It's something like, okay, I want to make this one as bolted one. So double click on this. So here, what I will do is I need to change the part to the, let's say, angle 90 by 90 by 6. Copy. This one is 90 by 90 by 6. Modify. Right? And then, under the bolt, okay, so I need to use the 20. There's a lot of settings here, of course. But once you set that one and save, then you can use that one later. So 2, and then here, from the top, I can use the, what's that, maybe 80, and then 3 to 70, modify. Okay, there you go. Or maybe 70 also. Yeah, 70, 3 to 70. And then here, sight. This one is sight. And then here, what will be the gauge of 90? It should be 60. This one also 60. And then 1, 1, and then modify. So if you notice, I need to have another bolt here, which is something like, where should I put that bolt? Okay, let's see where is the bolt. Not welded, not welded. Here. See here? You need to choose this one, this bolt, so that there will be a bolt also on the flange, like this. Yeah? So you have now the bolted connection here. It's already green. So meaning green, it's already safe from the edge distance, the pitch, and the fouling. Okay? So just save that one. Save so that you can use that one later. That one again is 1 for 1. Okay? So I can only use this one to this two end here. 1, 2. There you go. But for this I need to use the 1 for 3. 1 for 3. Wherein I need to select this column, the beam 1 and beam 2, and then middle button of your mouse. See here? So now that should be a common bolt. Here. That should be a common bolt. So I need to go back again to the properties here, and then I need to change this one to this part. I need to put 90 by 90 by 6. Okay? And then on the bolt, I need to use this one on the side, and then the bolt settings, I'll use the 20 also, and then 2, again 20, 7990, and then 2, and then where is the welded again? Here, bolted. Okay, you need to select bolted. This one is from top. Then I need to put here 70. Then this one is 3 into 70. 3 into 70. And then here, again, 1, 60, 60, 1. And then here is 60. This one is 1. And then modify. Okay? Sorry, I forgot to change the general color to 6. Modify. And now I have the common bolt for the clip angle. Again, here the Tekla structure will help you to lay out all this information by going to the parameters. Okay? So we just need to understand what the parameter is, and because of this illustration here, we can easily identify which is which. So let me open this one. This is for the single. Single, I need to change this one to 6 again. Modify. And then this one is modify. Okay, let me open this settings first so that you can follow. For the single bolt, the parts is 90 by 90 by 6. Okay, clear here? Parts 90 by 90 by 6. And then, no need to go to the other tab, but only go to the parts and also the bolts. So for the bolts, this is the settings. So you need to select this one and then change the bolt size here. And then here, you can type here 60 as the gauge, 60, and this one 70, 3 into 70. So I just changed those parameters and then I get this outcome. Okay, to those who are done, so that at least we save time, kindly select all this beam, okay? Press the control key or shift key and then select one by one. Again, select this beam, 1, press the control key, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I selected this 4 beam, and then this time, I'm going to right-click, copy. Okay. The reason why I use copy, not copy linear, because I have a different distance of the location of this beam where I want to copy. Again, I'm going to use copy so that I can easily place this one to the position where I want to copy. Okay? Because for the linear, it is the exact value and direction. Okay, look. If I click copy, then it will ask me to pick the origin for copying. So the origin is this point. This is the origin. Okay? And then where you want to copy? On the 3 and on the 1. Okay? And look what will happen. Automatically, the connection has been copied. Right? The connection is also copied. Okay, so at least we have already this structure. So all things we need to add is something like some other parts here. If we have time, we can add more parts. But if not, at least because after lunch, I think we need to move on to create the drawings. Okay? Because if not, we're not able to finish it. So we still have 10 minutes. But in these 10 minutes, I want to show you how to add the bracing. How to add the bracing here. Okay? So first, I need to Control I and then open the grid 1. Control I and open the grid 1. And then here, I want you to make a center point here to get the center of this beam. Okay? How to get the center of this beam? Enable for you to get the center of this beam as your reference. So all you have to do is to go to Edit. Okay? And you go to Edit. And then Points. And then Online. Edit. Points. And then Online. Okay? So if you click online, it will tell you divide line points. So how many points you want to divide? If you want to divide this one into middle of this height, then it's only one. One, and then look. You can see my cursor. It will snap to the middle. So look to the middle of the beam. There you go. That is the midpoint. Can you see that? The triangle, meaning you select the midpoint. So once you select the midpoint, okay, click on the midpoint, and then this cursor put below the bottom of the beam, 270, then it will give you the point. See here? So that one now is the middle of your beam. Again, go to the point, online, okay, put your cursor in the middle of your beam. To find that midpoint, you need to find the symbol of midpoint, which is the triangle. Okay, click on the top and then click on the bottom, and then now you will find the midpoint of that beam. So once you have that midpoint, I can now use that one to add my construction line. So here under the edit, you will find the construction object, select the line and then pick 2 points, 1, and then bottom of the base plate, then that one will be my construction line. So meaning, that is the position of my vertical brace. Okay? This is the position of my vertical brace. Now, I have now my reference to model my vertical brace. So what will be my vertical brace? Okay, for the vertical brace, let us use the angle 80 by 80 by 8. Okay? Angle 80 by 80 by 8. So again, this one is still modeling. We're still on the modeling side. Okay? So modeling, still, again here, you type here brace. And then the profile, you type again angle 90 by, angle 80 by 80 by 8. Okay? And then maybe for the brace color, I choose 10. And then here, middle. Let's try this middle first. And then here, pick from the bottom to the center. From the bottom to the center. Yeah, something like you're just modeling the beam, but in a diagonal form. But again, this one's still in the wrong position. We need to correct this position later. So what I want you to do is to add this vertical brace first. For the positioning, we will do the positioning later using our contextual toolbar. Remember this one? Using this one, you can position the angle in the correct position. Okay. Again, let me repeat so that for those who are confused. Okay, I'm going to select again. Okay, look at this. I want you to open the grid one. So what I did is this. Control I. Okay, this is my 3D, right? Control I, and then open the grid one. So once I open my grid one, here, I'm going to select one bay, right? I press Control 2, so that this one will be transparent. And then, go to Edit. Okay, Edit. So under Edit, select the points. Under the points, select Online. Once you select Online, this is divide line points. Then there is one. We need only 1 point because we want to get the middle. So apply. And then now, from your cursor, pick the start point on the line. So I need to look for the middle of the beam, the top. See here? Midpoint. Click 1 and then 2. Then you have now the points. It's simple. Then, once you have the point on the middle of the beam, go to the construction object and then select the line, construction line. So select the point and then go to the bottom of the base plate, pick the point. Again, select the point and then go to the bottom of the base plate, and that's your construction line. Okay? So once you have the construction line, you have your reference now for the position of your bracing. Okay? Go to steel, select the beam, and then type the brace, and then the profile is angle 80 by 80 by 8, and then make this one as color green, and then change this one to middle for the meantime, and then select the bottom of the plate to the middle of the beam, bottom of the plate to the middle of the beam. And there you go. So you have now the bracing. Okay? Kindly do that one, and then if you're done, then you can choose your direct modification or the contextual toolbar, and then rotate the position of your angle to the correct position. Here, I'm going to change the position of my brace. Okay, so here, what I will do is I'm going to change this one to rotate this one like this, 180, and then this one also rotate it here, 270. But I need to, okay, so here, I need to put that one on the side. This one, I also need this one to the side. Yes. So the position now is like this. Yeah. So look, this is now the position. The gasket plate will be at the center of the beam, right? So using that positioning, you can easily rotate that one. Now, the one that I put in the board is something like, we can do that one later. You can do that one later, but for the meantime, let me show it to you. The connection is number 11. So connection number 11, bolted gasket. Okay, so here, the gasket plate is, the thickness is 12, all right? I'm okay with that. And then brace bolt gasket 1, let's say I put here the same thing, 22, and then this one is 22. So brace bolt gasket, brace bolt is for this one, brace bolt 2 is for this. So for this one, I will put here 3 into 70, and then this one is 40, 40, and then here is 1. Okay, same thing. This one, I need to put here 1 again. This one is 40, 40, 3 into 70. Okay, if I'm okay with that one, I will go to my gasket picture and then I will put here 20. 20 is the gap. Okay, then I'll put here 10. This one is also 10. This one is 10. And then apply. So I'm going to pick the beam, the first brace and the second brace, and middle button of your mouse. Here. Change the color. 3. Modify. 6. Modify and apply. So that's it. So you have now the brace connection. Okay? Of course, the same brace connection, you can use that one at the bottom. So here, if I select the column, and this brace, middle button of your mouse, see here, you have now the brace connection at the bottom. But here at the bottom, we need to adjust, of course, the position. Because this one is too near, you can change this one to maybe 150, modify, something like this. Yeah, 150. And then here you can change the gasket. You can change the gasket here to 150 as well. And then apply. And then add that one to the next one. Okay? So I just give you the overview. Later on, we can work on this one. Okay? So, yeah. So that's all for this session, this morning session. And we'll continue in the afternoon. Okay?